I've been muted this whole time. Good morning. Welcome to my channel. I'm Amber and I'm still waking up. I just want to go back to sleep. You can now. Oh, I hate this delay on here. I know you can now, and all this stuff that's showing that you can't is like seconds behind. Oh, come on. Restream, you're annoying. Good morning, Frizzy. Good morning, everybody. Kendall, Izzy, BB, Lisa, Stevan, Angela, Marianne, Raina, everybody. Yes, and anybody I missed, Frizzy. Okay. So, panel 1 is done. Panel 1 is done. It goes just below my waist. So it's going to sit here. Roughly, it's going to get seamed to probably, you know, somewhere in here. I'm going to seam all the way from my shoulders to here on either side. Roughly, I'm going to have it centered a little better, but, and then, yeah, so panel 1 is done. It's nice and soft. It's almost a little lap blanket for me this morning. You're gardening? Nice. And then my second one is curling on me. Here is the start of panel number 2. How long is my panel? Well, it's how long mine is. Hold on. Look at this. I went through all this yarn right here for baskets. It goes through a lot of yarn. It's almost a full skein of yarn for I-cord, for 2 rounds of I-cord on those baskets, the size of baskets that I was making. It looks great. I think it's around 24 inches, BB, because I said I was going to go 27 to 30, but I was like, you know what, 20, and I already went to my 20 rows, so I'm going to lay it this way. I'm going to lay it sideways, and then I can measure. And as I wear it, it'll stretch a little bit, I'm sure. Yep, it's around 24 inches long. I was going to go another 3 inches, but I thought, like, when I sized it to myself, the length is pretty good. So from top to bottom, it's about 24 inches. But again, everybody's is going to be different. But if I stand up, I'll show you where it lands. I'm hoping, and what I might do, I don't know. I'm hoping that it'll be long enough once it like goes up and over my shoulders. But if I stand up, it just hits me, like my waist is clear up here. My the top of my pants, like, typically would like, my belly button's here, and this is hanging down below between my legs, if that makes sense. Like, it's a t-shirt size almost, you know. So, and it will stretch, you know, as you wear it. So I gave myself a little, I guess, a positive ease. I don't know what that would be called. I don't really know that stuff well. I just went ahead and stopped it because I thought it was good. The pink and yellow basket is not done. Last night before I put kids to bed and then I went to bed, I didn't stay. I just got it done. I got the last little bit of I-cord done. It's actually still on the floor for the basket. So this is going to be the top of the basket. Y'all, this is going to make maybe 2 rounds, maybe 3 rounds of stitches on the basket that I'm making for BB. So once that's done, Stevan, I'm going to give myself a little room to take a break. But I also am getting a Moses basket done this week. So that's my main priority this week, is to get the Moses basket done. And I'll slowly work on this basket for BB. You know, Stevan tried to bribe me away, y'all. She bought me yarn that wouldn't bring me back, but I'm resisting the urge to leave. No, I'm joking. It's so pretty. It's so pretty. It's soft-ish. It's soft. It's not, I mean, it's not like, I don't know, it's hard to explain. It feels like it almost has a wool-ish feel to it, but it's not. Y'all, this is puzzle through and through. Like, seriously, this is puzzle. So puzzle. Let me go grab a puzzle so I can show you guys how similar this is. Like, identical. Look at this. So this is puzzle. It is 328 yards, 7 ounces, and this is 431 yards at 8.8 ounces. So it's pretty close to the same. I know, they're so pretty. Yes, shame. Seven tried to chase me away. But if I take this yarn, I want to get the outside piece, but there we go. All right, so here is puzzle. Okay. I don't want to pull a string out of this one right now, so I'm just going to go like this. Like, let me see if I can get this. I mean, it's very similar. It might be a little thinner, but that's because I'm stretching it out. I'm trying not to stretch it out. It is like a hair, like, what is it? Splitting hairs kind of thickness to each other. Like, the Harmony yarn, if you stretch it out, is thinner. So it is a little tiny bit thinner, but like, I don't know. It's so negligible that it's like, it's so close to the same. 5.5 for this millimeter hook and a 6. It's a 0.5 millimeter difference in yarn hook recommendations. So, I mean, it is literally splitting hairs on thickness. But like, when you look at this skein, it like, it's loose and tight in areas. Oh, come on. So if you look right here, there's some thicker ones and then thinner ones. I wouldn't say it's like 100% identical to a puzzle, but puzzle's definitely different feel to it. And I mean, they both have the same level of softness to me. I know, I don't like the price either, but I didn't, yeah. Puzzle, yes. Could you imagine puzzle in these colors? I love these colors. Love them. And she got me 3 of them, so I do in fact have 2 more. Okay, so yeah, because like even this puzzle has thick and thin areas. So yeah, I mean, it's pretty close. It's definitely, I would say the harmony is a thick 4. I probably wouldn't go as far as saying it's a 5, but it's definitely a thick 4. We know, Steven. All but 2 of the colors coming. Cool. You have the cherry bomb and the blue-green one. I know. I want all the colors, to be honest. I want all the colors. Oh, and some more yarn I bought with my money in PayPal. I shouldn't say more yarn that I bought, because Steven bought that harmony yarn. This is yarn I bought this weekend. Let me get it all out so I can get rid of this bag. Oh, my head. So pretty. I have a possible plan with this yarn that I have. Like, I thought about it after the fact. I just ordered it because I could order it, and it was on sale 30% off. So of course they gave me one that's all split like that. This is why I don't do Michael's online order pickup, because they give me yarn like this. Like, it's like they find the crappiest one they can on the thing to give to the online order pickup people. Because we can't be bothered to go in and pick it up ourselves. So they're going to give us. And then there's a factory knot right there. Do you see that one? Right here. This is called Loops and Threads Flex acrylic blend. It's 79 acrylic, 21 polyester. Don't ask me what I want to make with it. This is like a light blue with blue-green flecks in it. Come on, camera. There we go. So that one has blue-green flecks in it. It's called... Puzzle is Premiere. I was slow moving this morning, BB, so. Because I couldn't wait until the boys left for work today for a little quiet. Oh, no. At least you get some quiet now, Rebecca. I hope. Saw the swatch on Creative Grandma. You made a cardigan for your granddaughter with the blue flecked one. Cool. Oh, I was at Michael's looking for thick hooks, big metal thick hooks, and I was looking at the yarn because I don't usually buy yarn there because it's never really on a good enough sale. But this was 30% off, so it was like shopping at Hobby Lobby. So I got it for 30% off. Each one of them was only $4. Good morning, Panda. Oh my goodness, I'm on the big screen. Oh. Anyway, so I got the light blue. Yep. Ooh, you love word of mouth commissions? Yeah. I think I might too if I got them. This one's called Sky. So this one's called Sky. This one is called Elephant. It's white with black and gray flecks in it. It's really soft. It almost reminds me of Karen Simply Soft. So I'm like, ugh, I hope this... It's a very splitty yarn too. Look at this. See that tail sticking up there? Ugh. I really hope this does not give me fits. I got 2 of a bunch of different colors. So, and then I got yellow with rainbow flecks. This one's called Sunshine. I love the name of this one, Sunshine. And this one's got rainbow flecks in it. Sunshine. It is bright yellow too in person. It looks a little more pastel-y on there. It's like just on the verge of being pastel yellow in person. Are you gonna jibber jabber today? Sounds like he's got to work today, so if he does, it'll be a late one. It's a little splitty, but not too bad. Yeah, I just thought it looked really pretty in the store, and I was like, ooh. This one's violet, and it has the rainbow flecks in it. This one's called Violet, so it's purple. It's a light purple. Of course, the camera is not going to show it. Come on. It's definitely a lot more purple in person. It's not the bluish purple that you're seeing on the screen, but it's got rainbow flecks in it. It's really pretty. They're all really cool. The last 2 that I have to show you are kind of my favorite ones. I think they're my favorite. This one's called Dark Blue, and it's got like blue, green, teal kind of flecks in it. It's a dark navy blue with these like green and blue flecks in it. It kind of looks yellow on the screen, but they're light green flecks. This one's one of my favorites. This one and this next one. This one is Amethyst. Dark blue and amethyst are my favorite, and then the Sunshine. And the elephant. The violet and the sky, the light blue and the light purple, I like them, but they're not my favorites. But I mean, I got them because I liked them. I wasn't sure which colors to get. And I was already at 6 colors at 2 each. So I was like, oh, let's slow it down a little bit. Let's try these out first. And if I like more, I can go get more. You know, Rebecca, these would make amazing snuggly little bears with the flecks in them. Or because it's polyester. It's 100%, 79 acrylic, 21 polyester. I wonder if the flecks are the polyester. And the acrylic is the yarn, of course, but I don't know. It's 71% acrylic, so you're not getting a ton of yarn for acrylic then. It recommends a 5mm hook. So here's the purple. This is more of a, in person, it's an eggplanty purple. On the screen, it's looking like a grayish purple. Like, that is not the purple it is in person that you guys are seeing. It is almost like a dark version of this. Like, take this and make it dark. And that's the purple it is. Like what you're seeing on the camera. It is seriously like, I don't know. It's hard to describe what the color is in person. That's so cute. I love these 2. So my idea, because of how many I got, I have 355 yards. Actually, hold on. 710 yards per color. What I might do is go back and get... I wish I knew which yarn in Michaels would match this, but in a solid. Like, match the feel of this yarn and look of this yarn, minus the flecks. Because what I was thinking of doing is doing Luck of the Draw 16 with these, but because I have 6 colors, but I would use 5, obviously. And do either a bag or do don't know. Or not do any of those colors. And then my other idea for Luck of the Draw 16 would be to do a basket. And I left all my baskets upstairs. I was thinking of doing a basket out of I-cord. And maybe I could go through my leftover yarn here and pick out colors. But the thing is one skein, this is the last skein of yarn that I ended up not I-cording up from BB's basket, so I might end up having one left. I thought I would need all three, but this one skein of yarn only gives me 2 rounds on the basket. So one full skein of yarn gives me 2 to 3 rounds. And so I was thinking if I do a basket for Luck of the Draw, I would just have to pull 5 colors. No, yeah, 5 colors with 2 full skeins each, because that would give me 2 rounds per, but then I need a round of main in between. Unless I just did it without no main. Sounded like I said domain. You would use a 3.5 or 4 for Amy with it though. What's the name of the yarn? Loops and Threads Flex. Loops and Threads Flex. There we go. Loops and Threads Flex. Caring Simply Soft would probably... Oh, you know, I was just saying it reminds me of Caring Simply Soft. But I feel like Caring Simply Soft, it doesn't match the look of the yarn. The shininess and the feel, yes. But the way the yarn is made looks different, if that makes sense. But that wouldn't be a bad idea, though. But I don't know what I would make with it. Maybe I might make a small blanket. Because a side-to-side blanket, I can kind of sort of keep up with for Luck of the Draw. I just don't like all the tails that I have to deal with every week. Or with those kind of blankets. You can still use all those 6 colors. Just use the white as the main. Yeah, that's what I was thinking of doing, 7, is doing the white one for the main. But I was kind of wanting it to be not flecky like the rest of it. But anyway, so I was thinking maybe doing a basket for Luck of the Draw 16, where the thing is, if I go any bigger, I might get less rounds out of a skein of yarn. So I don't know if the basket's a good idea. Maybe in regular crochet, like not I-cord. Well, I'm regularly crocheting with the I-cord too, but you know what I mean. Using I-cord versus not using I-cord. So anyway, I don't know what I want to do. I want to do something. I like making something with the Luck of the Draw. It's just fun. I don't know. But I've also been wanting, maybe, possibly, to do an amigurumi, like Fuzzy Butt's done, where she does each week, she does a body part of a amigurumi. And she makes these patchwork looking stuffies where one leg is one color, the next leg's the other color, the arms are 2 different colors, the body has like different sections, and the head, and then the ears are 2 different colors, and they turn out so stinking cute. And I was debating actually using Panda's bunny amigurumi that he put out, that I bought, because it has the 2 ears, the 2 arms and legs, and then the body and head. So it would be 2, 4. So that's only 6. So I'd probably have to do the body in a couple different colors, and the head in a couple different colors. So 2, 4, 6, 8, 10. So do the head and body in 2 different colors. So, I'm so confused, Devin. What? Yes? No? Maybe? If you do a basket for the luck of the draw. That sounds good. You post a pic of it. Of what? Izzy, what do you want a picture of? I need to go get my baskets from upstairs. Yeah. BB's is almost done. I have, like I said, I just have that light pink that I corded up last night. I need to put that on, and it's going to be the top of the basket. I'm trying to decide if I want to put handles on it. Do you want handles on those little tiny baskets, or do you care if they're just little yarn bowls with no handles? Oh, of the patchwork tape. I don't have any. Let me see. Let me see if I can find it real quick. She posts it in the Luck of the Draw Facebook group, so Linda Schneider and her posing looks so funny. Excuse me. Let me see if I can find Fuzzy Butt. Fuzzy, fuzzy, fuzzy butt. So that's a pretty top. Man, everybody comes up with some cool things to do. Ooh, I could do that. I could make knitted washcloths. That would be fun. Color is purple. Hold on. For some reason, I can't find. Okay, here is Fuzzy Butts, what she does. So it looks like she made 2 amigurumis for the 10 weeks. Instead of just doing the all 10 weeks in one ami. Screen share, Facebook. So that's what I'm talking about. She did something like that. But instead of doing the body and head in 2 different colors, she just did the last 2, week 9 and 10 in the turtle. The turtle was the week 9 and 10, and then the bunny was week 1 through 8. So there you go. Okay, so because if the handles are on there, you could almost use that as your hole for your yarn to go through. If you want handles. Honestly, I haven't figured out handles yet, but I could do some handles. So that is the patchwork amis that I'm talking about. I could do one of those, or I could make another bag. I mean, I'm all about these bags right now. Now, I just joined Jan Crochet. I don't know if you guys are familiar with that name, Jan, if I'm even saying it correctly. She has a crochet club. And I recently went ahead and subscribed to it. I paid the 1 year for it. It's $80 a year. It's expensive, but it's for the whole year. It averages out with the savings that you save instead of doing by month, the 30% that you save. It averages out to about $6.40 a month, right? One of her patterns on Etsy right now is $6.50 something. So I said, I'm getting a free pattern and paying I'm getting 200 plus patterns and tutorials and ad free on her website and blah, 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 all for $6.48. So I went ahead and tried it. I'm going to try it for a year. See if I want to continue. I honestly think I might, just because she comes out with a lot of bags and blankets and cardigans, and she's my kind of girl with her designs and things. So I'm going to try it out. Oh, okay. My Discord isn't turned on right now for some reason. Ugh. Normally I have it running on my computer, but I'm being annoying. Let's see. Rebecca, I noticed you changed the view of your camera. I was like, that's different. To where the deer sort of hang out for the most for the cool. Those are yarns that could pair with the flex. Ooh, Mandala gradient. Really, there's like nowhere for you to come across here. You silly kitty. You silly kitty. I love how it puts Mandala gradient. It's an 83% match. No. It is not even the same. Like, it is a different thickness, and yeah, that's funny. Yarn Bee Soft Secret. Mandala Ombre is a 79% match. I mean, it's a little closer. I would have to agree, though. Karen Simply Soft is probably going to be pretty close. Good morning, Gloria. You worked on it for 12 hours yesterday. So you guys are familiar with her. Yeah. Oh, and BB says no handles either. Okay, no handles then. So yeah, she's got a crochet club. It's $79 a year. It's $6.48 a month. When you break it down. So you spend the $80 and you're done for the year. And then you get all her patterns for free, and yeah. Yeah. Hopefully, Rebecca. It seems like whenever I would go in, though, I would catch them, at least one or two in there at the feeding trough. So that stinks, Sharon. Well, prayers for, healthy recovery and that it works out well the way you guys want it to. Right. Yep. Premier Gradient would be similar. Premier Gradient. I don't have any Premier Gradient. None for me. Let's see. What am I on here? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So I have 2 more rows of irises. Y'all, I got all of this literally because the knot for the new yarn is right here below my fingers. I got all of this on what was left of the one skein for this. So I've got the next skein caked up in my bucket over here next to me. So we will see how much I end up using, because I said 2 for sure. So then they were 595 yards a piece. So what is that? 1,190 yards. So almost 1,200 yards is what I'm going to probably use. So I probably should let y'all know you're going to need probably 1,000 yards to do my pattern, because I'm guessing mine's a lot more of a yarn eater than the inspiration picture that I used for this Poncho Serape thing. Yes, sending healing prayers and thoughts towards you. I have the same problem as you. You have 11 total rows on yours. No worries. I'm just trying to get this done so I can move on to the bag. Y'all got the pattern for those of you that were here. So I literally am just replicating the first one and hoping that it's going to turn out the same size. I mean, I'm using the same yarn and hook, so it, in theory, should, right, be the same size. So no handles on the baskets. That makes that easy enough. I'm going to see if these are the same width. My first one might be slightly wider. I'm not sure. And it's hard to, until I get them done, it's hard to know if they're the same. Oh my goodness. Let's see. Yay. Yep, I ended up with 24 of the back loop, front loop, alternating stitch row, 24 of those rows. I think if I would have stuck to the 27 inches that I wanted to do, it would have been about 27 rows. Because I had 24 rows and it was 24 inches. Although that took into account the iris stitches too. The 24 inches, which was weird to think, but you have 1600-ish of DK. That should be plenty then. That should be, right? You have 8 cakes of the Ferris wheel on hand, just in case. Yeah, I know Erin, she said she was using some yarn that she didn't have a label to. I think I can't remember if she knew what it was or not. But she was using up a lot of yarn for sure. 8:37. Well, they've been a little early, but maybe this is one of those days they're late. I don't know. I'm going to say plus or minus 2 minutes. So 2 minutes on either direction. Plus or minus 2 minutes. I'm going to give them a 4-minute window. Plus or minus 2 minutes is my guess. Yeah, so hopefully this week we can do I can show you guys what I'm going to do. Actually, and yesterday I was thinking about this, about how I'm going to seam these together. I think I'm actually going to do a join as you go kind of method. It's fairly simple to explain, I think. It may have to be one of those I show you with the camera. So that day may be a split camera kind of thing, Marianne. So just forewarning you, there may be a split camera coming this week. And that I know you won't be there. Just know that I know. I know. This is one of the cakes of my other skein of yarn of whitewater. I thought I had 3 skeins of whitewater, but I only had 2. I think I had 2 and 2. 2 gray and 2 of the whitewater. Because my other bucket of yarn that's piled up is gray. It's not the whitewater. Anyway. It does work up quick though, I will say, this pattern. If you are a one project person, this is definitely something that you could probably get done in a week. All right, well, hopefully it all goes well, Sharon, and she comes out, well, I don't know how I don't think she'll come out feeling better, but hopefully she'll come out and then feel better after she, heals from all of it. Gets past that post, poking and prodding day feeling. So, and I've never heard of that before, so I'm not entirely sure what she's enduring. I'm sure regardless, it's not a fun procedure. My thing keeps curling on me. I don't know. I tried to go loose when I did this foundation row, but it's still wanting to curve a little bit. But I'm hoping that once I seam it, it won't matter. Oh, thank you, Nisi. And hello. I need an idea for luck of the draw. I don't know if I want to do a basket, if I want to do a bag, if I want to do a blanket, because Erin gave me an idea for a blanket, and it has to do with this pattern. Well, a couple of weeks, you know, it's not a slow project though, baby. You know what I'm saying? Like it's a project that's doable fairly quickly for regardless of your speed. No worries, Nisi. Good morning to you anyway, either way. And I hope you have a great, uneventful day at work. It all goes well for you. Yeah, I need an idea. I just don't know what I want to do. Oh, I was talking about the bags with hand jam. That's why I started talking about that. So I wanted to, wonder if I can get on. And she's got a lot of nice bags. Like there's this mosaic bag that I'm considering because that has 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, maybe 5 or 6 colors. But I don't know how I would do that with the look of the draw. Let me show you this mosaic bag that she has. It's called the Hayden bag. Hayden. Yes, we're all hugging, sharing, and commiserating with you. You have a few minutes before you have to head out. Nice. So that's a bag. There's an idea. There's an idea. Let's see. How do I log in Crochet Club? I'm already a member. Sign in. Ad-free access, a library of guides, tutorials, and worksheets to download. No jumping pages, no distractions, no ads. 200 plus patterns, tutorials all in one place. A premium ebook. I get a $30 ebook from her. And then new content regularly. Where is my ebook at? All right, so I'm logged in. So hats, beanies, blankets, home decor, stash busters, stitch tutorials, easy techniques, mosaic crochet, bags. We're going to go to her bags. Posted to pick on. Okay, hold on. Let me pull that up. Okay, so inspo pattern for the commission of the bear. The pattern only says dark orange and light orange. Doesn't give what they use. So please let me know that these colors will work. Okay, so you guys help me with Rebecca. I think, yes, Rebecca, I think you will. I think they'll be fine. They look the same to me. Window. Okay, so here's Rebecca's inspiration picture. She's making a bear based off of this picture. Not sure if it's the big one or the little one. It's one of the two. And then the colors that she has is this. I wish I could do them side by side, but they're not in the same thing. So those are the colors. I think they're like spot on, to be honest. I think they're spot on, Rebecca. I mean, I knew you would pick a bag there, Grammy Rita. I thought I clicked on the bags. Where did it go? Where did it go? I lost my thing. I thought I had it up. Crochet Club, login. Okay, bags. That's not what I clicked on. I'm clicking on bags and it's taking me to garments. That's not what I clicked on. I might have to email her and be like, when I click on bags, it takes me to garments. It does not take me to bags. The rectangle poncho is pretty too. Like I'm scrolling through. There's a bag. And then he's got a market bag. Oh, here's one that I thought about doing. I like the stitch work in this one. Listening mode engaged. I like this bag too. The big one. For either Rebecca, either bear, the colors work. Working on a towel. Yeah, I don't know. I think I need to just wait until my brain doesn't hurt to make a decision because I woke up with a headache this morning. So trying to make a decision with that is like not working. Just, I don't know, not feeling anything. I don't know what I want to do, but I know I want to do something. Oh, I'm so silly. So silly. Kitty cat. Kitty cat hanging out with me. I don't know. I need to go through all my other patterns and just see what I have. And see if there's anything that just, just screams at me, do me for a luck of the draw project. But, I should do like what Mama Swift does. I don't remember what video I was watching, but she basically said she picks out her colors first and then decides what she's going to do. Or it might not even have been a video. It might have been somewhere else that I saw it. I don't know. I saw it. I saw her comment and or say from her own mouth. I don't know where or what, when, how. But basically, she picks out her colors first and then goes, okay, I'm going to make a blanket or I'm going to make a bag or, yeah, she only makes bags and blankets. So she did get back from her missions trip on Saturday evening. Yep, right about dinner time. I got done eating dinner with my husband and my boys, and then I went ahead and ordered her a sandwich because she was supposed to come in right after we got done with dinner. So, and I wasn't sure. They stopped late for lunch, so I figured they wouldn't stop for dinner on their way back. So I figured, it's like, you know what? I'm glad I did because she was actually hungry. So she ate her sandwich when she got home. So I ordered her a sandwich from Jimmy John's, and she consumed it that Saturday evening. And then we went to some friend's house yesterday after we watched church online because she didn't want to go anywhere. So she just wanted to sleep in. She thought that not waking up at 8 o'clock yesterday was not sleeping in. I said, listen, that's sleeping in because a lot of kids don't get to sleep in until 8 o'clock. So your father-in-law always says, I got to do something, even if it's wrong. Right? I got to do something. I just want to do something for Luck of the Draw 16. I like to have a project to do with that every time. Just not necessarily for content purposes because y'all know me. I'll just show you yarn and work on whatever. But I don't feel an obligation to do it necessarily, but like, I don't know. Gives me an excuse to make something and finish it in 10 weeks. And take 10 weeks to finish it. It gives me permission to spend 3 months on one project. Little bits at a time. So yeah, I know, right? If you want to share one thing, it's definitely not the stuff that makes you hurt and creak and pop and, you know, you want to share the good stuff with your kids and your family. So yeah, she got back. My daughter got back from her mission trip Saturday evening, and she spent all day Sunday going absolutely nowhere. So when we went to our friend's house after church, she stayed home and watched movies all day, all by her lonesome. But she needed just the chill, nobody around. Had her cat, watched what she wanted to watch on Disney, and so I don't know. What should I make? What should I make? I should pick colors though, shouldn't I? First, do you guys think I should even? I don't know. See, I don't know if I want. Well, I don't know. I could make a basket, I guess. I don't know. It uses up a ton of yarn, y'all. I'm telling you, these I-cord things. Look at all this yarn that I have in like less than a week. I have gone through this many full skeins of yarn. One of them was a partial skein, but it was still like 2/3. Like all of this. All of those since Wednesday or something like that. I don't even remember when I started doing it. In a week, in less than a week, all this yarn. I can't even do that in a blanket or a bag or anything that quickly. But I-cord, like I'm not joking when I say that one full skein of yarn of this makes 2 to 3 rounds of I-cord single crochets. And the mosaic, I got 2 rounds out of the I-cord. And I'm using an N as in Nancy size crochet hook, I think. Oh goodness, that's crazy. And then I've also finished up this violet was in the poncho. Possibly these two were in the poncho, the purple poncho. And then this one is from the poncho I'm currently working on. So I have done very well at stash busting in the last week. So that's why I'm considering the I-cord baskets, because like legitimately I could clean out a whole entire cube for one basket. Like one skein is 2 rounds. So 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, because they're going to be roughly 10 to 12 rounds tall. Like almost 2 or 3 baskets in this one cube. If I were to do that cube, I'm just picking that one up. I want something to do for the luck of the draw, but I'm just not sure what. Maybe this is my chance to design a blanket. Because Erin gave me a really cool idea for a blanket. She was at a doctor's appointment this morning, so she said if she was able to make it back home in time, she'd be on here towards the end maybe. It's making room for more yarn. That is, in fact, valid, true point there. Or, I don't know what I wanted to say. It didn't come out right. So, I don't know. What should I design next, y'all? What do y'all want? I know Grammy, Rita, and Baby, they don't count. They're getting their wishes right now, so go for it. Do your own thing. That's funny. I just don't know what, BB. I'm not inspired at the moment. I'm not inspired at the moment. You know what I should do? Go to that Crochet Club website again and see if I click on another picture, if it takes me to something else. All seems good so far. Yay! I just hopefully she's not in too much pain or anything. Let's see, Crochet Club. Okay, go down. Ooh, available to download. Download the workbook. A guide to joining crochet shapes together. A guide to ease and measuring. Cool. Browse the full Crochet Club resource library. Cool beans. I don't know. This might be worth it. We'll see. All right, I'm going to click on garments. See, the garments takes me to the garments too. Hats and beanies. Takes me to the accessories. Oh no, it takes me to hats and beanies. Easy crochet bags. View all bag patterns. Here we go. Doesn't have a ton. Well, that's kind of interesting. Let's see. She's got a couple that I would be like, ooh, yes. Awesome stash busting crochet bag patterns. Boho evening purse, alpine crochet purse, summer stripes beach bag, woodland tote, and a palm tree tapestry bag. Cool. Still not hitting me. Try so hard not to buy yarn unless it's a... So far this year I have used 86 skeins. I mean, I'm going to catch up really fast to you, Rebecca, if I make all these baskets. Like this one alone, I have like... Gosh, I think there's like 10 here. One... So this is orange. This one's in Stebbins. Bouquet. This one is BB's. So there's 2, 3, 4. So 4 skeins total for BB's. And probably going to be close to the same for... And then there's a couple shines. Oh, and I found a little leftover yellow for BB's as well that I used. So Gecko Green, that one's also for Stebbins. So yeah, 3, 5, yeah, 9 of them. I have 9 things here. That's crazy. And every time I tell Erin how many I've used, she's like, "That's just mind-blowing how much yarn that uses." And I'm like, I know. I would not think that a full skein of yarn would only make 2 rounds of I-cord single crochet stitches. No, I'm working on my kiss. It's right here. I stop after a couple stitches as I'm talking and do something else. I'm still working on it. You're still trying to figure out how many rows of the black, red, and white yarn to do for the towel. Sure, whatever you decide, it will turn out awesome. Yeah, Marianne, I'm still working on it. I keep going back to it. I'm squirreling. It should say working on squirreling and the kiss poncho at the same time. Or I should put at the end of this, I should put and squirreling. Oh, hold on, I went the wrong way. And squirreling. Anyway. I'm getting it done though. I'm on my 8th row of irises, so after this row, I'm going to do my row of half double crochets and then gain my stitch. And then I'm going to, I need to put that as a note in the pattern, that you will gain a stitch, but it's due to the iris stitch. Not to worry. It will work out fine. Well, she tries to whip it. Crack it. I mean, she's trying to crack it. Yep, she's in accountability mode. Hey, I'm gonna get the Moses basket done this week because I almost wanted to say it's due by Saturday, but in my mind, I've given my teacher brain, I've given JB's teacher Mrs. JB's in my head. You know, she gave me the deadline of the due date of Saturday, so I will get it done. And I've decided I don't think I'm going to put the hood on it. I don't think I'm going to do the hood. I think I'm going to leave it hoodless. It's going to turn out cute regardless without the hood. With or without the hood. So I ain't worried. I think she'll love it either way. And I'm just going to be like, my arm and hand got just, you know, I've drug that thing out far too long. And I'm on round 10 right now. I'm about halfway around on it. Because I had to stop mid-round to go help somebody with something and just haven't made it back to it because we've been kind of busy outside the last couple days. Moved a couple sheds around, bought a couple new smaller sheds, plasticky sheds from Costco to house our kids' outdoor toys and stuff that they play with outside, like their basketballs and footballs and things. Although I told my husband we need to bring the skates inside, the rollerblades, because I'm like, I don't want them sticking their feet in them things and getting a brown recluse bite or a spider bite or something. So it's like we need to bring those roller skates inside the rollerblades so that spiders don't make homes in them. Because even being in a shed, the spiders still find a way to get inside those sheds even though they're closed up from the elements. They still find their homes inside. So I was like, we need to move the rollerblades inside. No, Marianne, while I'm working on this Kiss Serape, I'm trying to figure out what I want to do for Luck of the Draw 16 because I want to participate. I enjoy participating. I think it's fun. I just don't know what I'm feeling inspired to make. I think a little bit has to do with the fact that as of right now, I have 3 projects, actually maybe 4 projects. For sure 4 projects. Frizzy, I think they're in our area. I'm not sure, but we do have like wolf spiders and stuff, and you don't want to get bit by them either. I mean, the brown recluses are worse, but wolf spiders, you don't want to get bit by them either. They just irritate. The bites from a wolf spider just irritates your skin and whatnot, but it's still, you don't want to get bit by them. I just don't want them sticking their feet in their rollerblades and getting bit by something, whether it be a brown recluse or any kind of spider, any biting spider. So I would assume that they're around this area. I don't know. I don't go actively looking for them. So also, we do have snakes around our house, but I don't think they're going to find their way into these sheds and into the skates. It's mostly just the spiders that I'm more concerned about. And my husband vehemently agrees with me. So there's a tote he's going to put in the garage that they can put their stuff in there. That way they have a place to put them. Good morning, Tamby. Row 21 done. Nice, BB. You're not too far behind. You're doing pretty good. I just made it a point to work on mine over the weekend because I wanted to get the second one going. Because I knew if I didn't, this would get drug out longer than I wanted it to. So, but it works up quick. Like a row and I'm done in I don't know, I feel like I can get a row done on this in the iris stitch pretty quick. And I'm not really going that fast either. I don't think I am. I don't feel this is that fast. And it's pulling down on it though too. Like, I don't feel this is that fast. I see people moving way faster than this. Like, especially Passionate Kelsey. Whoo! It's like, she's a blur. Even knitting, I'm like, good grief, that girl can pick up stitching. I bet she could probably Tunisian crochet just as fast. I don't know that she has any interest in Tunisian, though. You got to be flipping kidding me. I have to frog this out. I have one too many here. I have an iris here and an iris there, utilizing the center one. Oh boy. And then, no, there's no fudge in that because it makes it do that. Frog, ribbit, 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 ribbit. Well, I was almost done with this iris section, but not anymore. And that one's all the way at the beginning of the row. How did I do that? I did that not paying attention. That's how I did that. I literally have to frog out almost an entire 2 rows of iris stitches. And guess what? They've all been done on this live. Ugh. Goodness gracious. It's all that squirreling I'm doing. Okay, I think this is a clue. I need to put this down and just do some looking around at patterns. Y'all want to do some pattern looking? I can't believe I did that. I got to that one and I went, that looks way thicker than I need it to be. What in the world? You were putting away winter clothes just in time to pull them out again. Pull them out in a few weeks. I don't know, it was all the way at the very beginning, so 2 whole rows got frogged out. But if I weren't on here, I would definitely be able to get those 2 rows frogged and put back on within a little bit of time. Thought I was doing so good. Nope. Was missing a stitch. Now see, if it was missing a stitch, no, I would still frog it. Never mind. Cool. Awesome, Marianne. I can't wait to see how yours comes out. I mean, I could work on the basket, but it's all the way upstairs. Let's pull some yarn out. Oh, and I'm debating actually finishing the Cal for One's Stitch Odyssey. I really wanted to try and go the full thing, but I think I've decided I'm gonna go maybe to a 40 by 40 and call it a day. 7 minutes out. What was the time again? 37? You said 8:37, right? Is when they were estimated to be there. Man, I am always off. And they see now they're like almost 10-15 minutes late. I think you said 37. So that's at least, we're 10 minutes, almost 10 minutes past that. And then another 7 past that. So 6 minutes. So I'm going to say 8:53 is when they're supposed to be there. Oh my goodness. Okay. So the thing is if I can't do I-cord with some of these scraps because this would make like a round, a couple stitches. So they are late. I have no idea what colors to use out of here. Like I just need to go random picks. But then some of these only have this much to them. So it's like, what I could do with my luck of the draw is I could have my 5 colors, red, orange, yellow, blue, and purple, or 5 categories of Roy G. Biv. And then for each week, I could just pull from a pile of orange, a pile, whatever. But I don't have red. That's the only thing. I don't think. I don't have any red in here. Nope, I don't have any red, so I'd have to pull a red out. Which is fine. I suppose I could pull a red out. So I've got red. I've got a couple yellows. This is the Serape prototype, but I'm going to frog it out anyway. I've got orange. A couple oranges. Like I wouldn't put them in the same project, but hey, you know what? I don't know. And then I got blue, red, orange, yellow, blue. I got green, a couple greens, not a lot. And then I've got purple. But I've got like 4 different purples. Got 4 different purples here. I might just pull these 3 out since this one's so big. Make a rainbow. See, I like rainbows. Look, I got 3 different greens. Got 3 different greens. I could do another 3 different oranges. Well, here's another blue. Got 3 blues. Like completely different colors. Oh, I do have a red in here. Got this little thing. I mean, I got a pink. That's kind of a red, right? So I could do like those 3 colors for red. I don't know. Not quite, but I still got a bunch of purples in here too. And then I got a bunch of white and browns. I don't know. Oh, hey, I found red. I don't need to pull a red out. Although I could just do these 3 reds instead of the pink. I don't know. Good morning, Diana. No, none of Steven. I'm pulling from brand new skeins for that, for baskets. Oh, I don't know. My head's just like. So I got 3. The only thing is I don't have 3 yellows. I don't have 3 yellows. Lellos. I don't have 3 lellos. Nope. I don't have 3 yellows. I only have 2. I have 3 of all the other colors, but yellow. Maybe yellow is the one I need to pull the 3rd one out of. Use this up. don't know. That's the thing. I just don't know what to do with my colors in here. See, I like this color with that color and that color and this color. This color, like pastel-y spring. And then there's white. I don't know. See, I don't know. That's when it comes to like these luck of the draws. I'm like, I don't know what I want to make. So that's why I'm trying to pick the color first, but then it's like I just go to the rainbow. I literally have the rainbow in front of me right now. And I got it all right so far. I am over halfway done. The stitch count is on the money. Nice. Well done. Well done, Diana. Funny enough, a lot of these yarns, like, I would run most of these through my I-cord machine, except for some of them. Actually, most of these I would do. The softer yarns, like the Big Twists, the I Love This yarn, the Karen Simply Softs, those yarns and Premiers probably will do the same. When I run these through the I-cord machine, they come out like soft, like malleable I-cords. The thicker yarns, like the Red Hearts, the stiffer yarns, like the Premier Basics or the Premier Mosaic that I did, that one was a little stiffer. So I don't know. I don't know what I want to do. I need some inspiration, y'all. I need some inspiration. I just don't know if I want to do a blanket, because every time I do a luck of the draw blanket, I always get behind on it and I don't finish it. I'm already going to frog one of them, so it is addictive. Yep. Hem, 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 hem. I don't know. I don't know. Don't know. I guess I'll pull this back out because, actually, no. I was gonna look at. Let's look at this woodland tote. Well, that's kind of neat. But I can't do that luck of the draw. It's too small. And all the yarn that I have in this big basket here is all acrylic. So if I make a bag, it's going to stretch. So it may need to be lined. And when I make bags that I think might be lined in the future, I want them to be shapes that are easy to do for me. Let's see. Oh, Pinterest. Oh, that's kind of neat. I don't know. The granny belt bag. See, this one would have to be lined if I made this bag. Let me show you what I found. I don't want to do body pillow. I ain't gonna keep it. So, yeah, if I did this, it would need to be lined for sure. Crochet adolescent minus the acne. I love that. That's funny. Oh, I don't know. I don't know. I also bought this pattern. This is another pattern that I have that I want to make. This bag right here, this bead bag. It's going to be a little heavy for sure with all the beads on it. But I think it'd be fun. But that one I would do in cotton for sure. For sure would do that one in cotton. Let's see. What else? I don't know. That's new. I really need to just pull out my patterns from up above. Maybe look through them. But this pile of books always falls over every time I go to look at these. No. Yep, see, there it goes. Darn magazines. Alright, let's see if we can find some inspiration in here. This is the immigrant. So this is the bunny I was talking about. I could make with the look of the draw. Amigurumi. I think this, I'm going to take this one and put this one back because I'm not going to make anything out of here. I need to label these. Would anybody be interested in a copy of this? Because I've got two. And I don't need two. I don't know why I have two. I honestly don't remember why I bought two. Because this isn't the one that Marty's stuff is in. I mean, he's got some cute blankets in here, but again, I just don't think I wanted to make a blanket. The bunny, I think he uses the safety eyes, I think. Yay, you're onto the wings. I mean, I can always do a shawl with acrylic. It's like a half a blanket. It's not a blanket. You know, I could do a shawl. Yes, ma'am. Oh, you guys are so demanding. Oh, wait, the cover. You want the cover of the magazine, I'm guessing. It's from spring, late spring of 25, so it was a year ago. See, they use t-shirt yarn to make their baskets. And then they used acrylic to do that one. I don't know why. have 2 of them. But the amigurumi, let me double check that real quick. Yeah, he uses safety eyes. I could do a shawl. Cheesecake and coffee. I mean, I kind of like this one. Kind of like it. I just got to figure out how. I can't visually see how I would change that. Because you make shawls depending on how. I mean, this one has 35 rows if you start to finish. I don't know. Cheesecake and coffee. I mean, I could totally see this one and look at the draw. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. It only has 7 color changes, though. I don't know how you would do the other 3. I mean, I need to think outside the box. Like, I don't have to do like one project. Like there was one I saw that they did a knitted washcloth for each week. They just picked 5 colors and then created a washcloth based on the color that was drawn. And so they'd end up with like 2 of each color, something like that. So I don't know. Do I want to try a knitted thing? Will I be able to get a knitted washcloth done in a week? That's the question. Like, I just don't. What else is there that I could do one a week? Yeah, I don't know. Oh, this is the one that had the table runner. That's why. Why did I buy 2? I don't know why I ended up with 2. But this magazine has the table runner in it that... Frizzy, did you ever finish the table runner? Are you talking about a cocoon again? Where it's like a rectangular blanket that you make and you seam in to get armholes on either. I have attempted one of those and I didn't like the way it looked on me. 10 rounds for each week. Yes, this is the duplicate magazine. Yep. It's got some nice ones in here. The table runner is, I went and bought this because of the table runner. I mean, I could make the table runner as a scarf instead of a table runner because I don't need a table runner. I could make it into a scarf, just make it longer. So that's the table runner that Frizzy was doing that she is now frogging. So that's what it looks like. Let me see if I can show this without showing the pattern. That's the table runner. You did a snake. I do have a snake pattern I could use to do that. See, the thing is, though, is I plan on making snakes for my family. I'm going to make a family of snakes where I'm going to have a mom, a dad, and the 3 kids. But I was just thinking, another thing I was thinking maybe doing my whatchamacallits, doing like pick out colors for those and then just whip up. And that would help me get a bunch of those made. So I could make, but see, the thing is I have, from when Kim did the challenge in December with the dishcloth a day thing, I've got all those still that I still need to finish the tails on and gift them or give them away. This is cute. That's cute. It's kind of like a little, it's a different take on coasters. Instead of round ones or square ones, stars. I could do that. I could do my whatchamacallits, do like a dishcloth. Well, it would be a dishcloth / trivet / face thing. That's why I call them whatchamacallits, because they can be whatever you want them to be. And make a little scrubby, matching scrubby to go with it. But I want to use my acrylic. I really like this yarn. What is this yarn? Thick and Quick print. I wonder if they still sell this. I want this yarn, y'all. Look how pretty this yarn is. I like the color changes. It's really pretty. I know that's what I want to do eventually, BB, is do a market and see if I can't sell some of my stuff. These one-offs. Like, literally, I don't have anything that's doubled. It's all different. It would be a great red, white, and blue project if I had red, white, and blue yarn. And I have it in acrylic, just not in... Actually, I have red, I have blue. I do have red, white, and blue in my cotton. See, this uses Thick and Quick. So it uses a super bulky 6. And then they crochet with a... Which is weird. Why would you use acrylic for a coaster? Acrylic does not soak up water very well. At least in my experience, it doesn't. I might just have to do that. Steven, if you are interested in this magazine, I will slip it in the package with your basket when I get that done and mailed out to you. These little animal baskets are so cute. You just gain 2 pounds from the thought of it. That's funny. Did you see where I said I want the other? Well, that's what I just said. I'll give it to you. I didn't see that you wanted it, so you're getting it. You're getting it. I'm going to slip it in with your basket. So that is all the patterns. So here's all the patterns in this magazine. I don't know if you can, if I'm getting them all on there or not. So it's got some good patterns in it. I also want to try this one too. You did more than think of it. I also have this one. Bags for the market and styles for the beach. I need to go to Walmart and see if they've got a new one out. French dishcloths. Oh, that's cool. It makes a ring, a hanging loop in the center. You're tight. Yeah, it happens to me all the time. And so I feel like I'm spamming the chat when I have to repeat it several times. I'm like, I try not to like say the same thing multiple times, but I know that the person didn't see it, so I type it again. And then it's like, I know the chat sees it, but the person that it's meant for doesn't see it. And then I feel like I'm just repeating myself, and I hate doing that. I don't like being that person. Oh my gosh, this is so cute. Little raccoon with a dress. Look at the name. Rebecca the raccoon. Although Rebecca, you're a lot cuter than this thing. This raccoon. You're better. You're a better version. Jesus. You're a better version of Rebecca. There we go. Oh, it's like a little towel. Oh, you can hang it up as... Okay, that's funny. Drop stitch crochet. That's just broomstick lace. I know, right? I know. My bags are slow right now just because I am getting some other things done right now. I almost kind of want to make this. It's a doily though, so it's made out of thread. I don't really want to do a thread. The raccoon is cute, but Rebecca, the yarn basket toys, she's cuter. That Rebecca doesn't care for. That's funny. Here's another table runner. So this one's a lace one. Or lattice, I mean. My brain's not awake right now, y'all. It's like filet crochet, basically. Filet crochet. I don't know if I could... Oh, it's ribbon yarn. I mean, so I could make a bunch of those. Stash and dash bags. I mean, these things are so meshy. Look at them. They're basically see-through. You can see through them. Like, see the picture with the fruit? That is definitely a cotton one. And it uses size 10 thread. So it uses thread and a 3.75 millimeter crochet hook. A lot of these bags are using tiny cotton yarn. Here you go. Oh, where's Melissa G? I haven't seen those in a while. Those bags were like market bags. Country Fried Chicken. Hey, look. Y'all recognize this little guy right here? I think this is the Marty magazine. This is the Marty magazine. Freddy the Firecracker. I don't have any blanket yarn like that though. I could make one of those in acrylic. The Firecracker. Ow. Yeah, this is Fernando the Flamingo. It's cute. Oh, that's right. No, I haven't done it with tiny yarn. I'm sure somebody has. Yep, that's Marty's. Yep, this is the magazine for Marty. Marty's Flamingo. Here's a beach hat for you, Marianne. See, they can be big and floppy. They work. They work. I need to make myself a sun hat that doesn't like fall in front of my face. That'd be cute. Little tank top. You can turn it into a dress if you keep going longer. And within 15 minutes, a student has emailed me in a panic because she needs extra time on quizzes in the final and she cannot find the email. Oh no! Yeah, you can do a mid-calf top, a top, or a dress. And that's cute too. I don't know if I'd do a dress in that. I would do like a, you know, I'd make it waist. I'd make it a waist. Or you could do it a beach cover up, I suppose. Make it long. And then you could wear it to like a outing or something if you go to the beach. Mosaic beach blanket. Whew. Yeah, no, I'm not finding any inspiration in those. She has not been in the course long enough to read the first chapter or take a quiz. Plus, she can't find it. This is going to be a long week. Oh, no. That stinks, Diane. I'm sorry. Some people just can't help themselves, and it's unfortunate. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 12. I mean, here's a bag I could do. I could do that. Just figure out a way to do it. Oh, goodness. There's this one. By... Oh, it says Divine. Never mind. I thought it said Diane. There's that bag. How many hexagons do you have to make? If Erin was here, she could answer my question. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. How many of these do you have to do? Make 7. How would you do that? So I was thinking if I do this. Ooh, hold on. If I do this one, it's 7 hexagons. But if I did round 9. So it's 9 rounds per hexagon. The 10th round could, no, because it needs 10. The 10th week could be, I could add a round to it and just make the hexagons bigger. That would be an idea. Do like each round the color that's drawn for the week. So like I would basically do each week, I would just do, so for like week 1, I do all my centers in the same color. And then week 2, I would do whatever the week 2 color was drawn. And then do that. And then I could just do 10 rounds instead of 9. I would just have to figure out what the rounds are. So it's V-stitches and double crochets. I think that might be fun, actually. I'm going to pull that one out. It'll be a different version of one that's being made for me. I could also do 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. That's only 7 rounds. I could make it bigger and make it a big mat. There's another idea. I could do the wiggly crochet pad, the wavy pad. But it only has 7 rounds. I don't know how I would do that. And the mane. There's also this pattern, the crossbody, because I could do a couple rounds of each, I guess. I don't know. The hexagon one is like speaking to me. I wish I had a picture of this one, but this is one that I think, was it Marsha Lee? saying that right? Someone that can't see well gave me this pattern. And it's like a, oh, let me see if I can find a picture of it. Swag bag with handle. Crochet. Oh yeah, this one right here. It's a free pattern on Ravelry. This one I could easily do luck of the draw, I think. Let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. At least, yeah, I could do this one. Hold on, let me share the screen. No. I'm okay not doing that right now. It hasn't been long enough between projects yet, BB. Hasn't even been a year yet. So this is the swag bag. This one's another option. I could even do both at the same time, to be honest. The French market bag, and this is another one like that one. Oh, I pulled too many off. So you see, there's a whole, I don't know. I do like the idea of doing a bag though, maybe. Here's a couple more options. There's this one. This is a crochet crowd one that I used for inspiration to do my own granny square bottom bag. Then there's this one. So there's those two. I've already done that one. That's another granny square bottom bag. Coasters. Blanket. Okay, the rest of these are blankets. I don't want to do those. Like I said, anytime I do a blanket in Luck of the Draw, I end up not finishing them very quickly. What do I... Ooh, I think these are all my wearables. No, that's just a folder. Yeah. I think I'm going to stick to a bag. I like the idea of the... Trying to fix my pants here. Sorry, kitty, I bumped the desk. Hello, Cammy. Okay, so here are my four options. What do y'all think? So I've got doing each round per week, making those 7 hexagons. And then I got this one. I can do, each week I can do so many rows till I get around to the outside, and then just have the main be the strap and up here. Again, I could do both. Then there's this. I think almost all these that I'm showing you are free patterns, so if you see the pattern, it's fine. And then there's this bag that I can do, a row each week, and then do the main color in the... Is this the modern granny? This is the modern granny, so I could technically do my main as my single crochet row, and then the strap. And then there's this one, which I don't have a picture of printed, but it's the same style as this, so to speak. It's very similar in style to this one, just different. Good morning, Miguel. the hexagon bag. That's the one I keep leaning towards, Marianne. And I think it would be very doable because, I mean, I'm putting one round on each week. Yeah, the outer rounds are going to take longer, but I should be able to do all 7 hexagons within a week's worth of time. It's double crochets, back post double crochets, V stitches, and slip stitching, zigzag stitch, back post double crochet, single crochet 3 together, single crochet 2 together, V stitch, magic ring. Those are the special stitches. And y'all can find this on Hirschner's. This is a free pattern on Hirschner's. It's called the Honeycomb Tote. All right. So now I just need to find 5 colors that I can do it with and have enough to do all 7. Okay, I'm gonna put these 2 back that I pulled out real fast because I want to use up my leftovers first. I want to use up my leftovers first. So, let's see. I'm liking this. I'm liking those 2 colors so far. They're sticking out to me. I'm trying to find ones that I have like more of, because I have plenty of this color. I have plenty of that color. There's this. I can just make it very springy. All right, I'm going to take some stuff off my desk so I can see what all I have here. Put my keyboard out of the way. Okay, so we're going to do the hexie bag. All right. Grammy Rita has been summoned. Yep. Indeed she has. Indeed she has. Ugh. The more I get into this and the more I mess with this yarn, it gets all messy. These, you know what's funny about these colors that I'm pulling out? They're colors that I used in a Luck of the Draw Sweet Marshmallow Kiss blanket. But I think they would be really pretty. So I'm just putting all my little ones over here. And then I got this white I can use. I got a lot of dark purple. I could do a contrast in there. I don't want to use that purple. Oops. That is not the same white. That is all the same white. That is all the same as this white. You're doing yours now. Sweet. Let's see. Is that a different purple? What if I did... Hold on, guys. I got ideas. I got ideas. Okay. I'm going to take this out. I'm going to take this out. I want those 3 purples, but what do I want to put with that purple? 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, so cool. Okay, so here are 3 purples that I have that I kind of want to put together. So I've got those 3 purples. And then this is like a turquoise. So that's 4. And then 5. I don't know. I feel like these 2 lighter purples are too close in color. Well, see on the camera this definitely looks darker. But if for some reason they get close to each other, I don't know. Where are my variegateds? Up here. I could do a or I take this out. I don't know, I was just thinking maybe putting a dark color in there for some reason. Or I do. Oh, I don't know. 1, 2, 3, 4. Do I mint green? Well, I mean, I'm trying to use up scraps. So, I mean, I could take this dark one out and do this. It's like Easter egg spring. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. There's my 5 colors in the hexes. Like, I don't think you can see all the colors very well. Do that. I should be able to get all 7 out of that. Because I've got plenty of this color and this color. But it's the other 3 that I don't. I only have what's here. Like, that's it. That's all I have for those 3 colors. But the other ones I have almost full skeins caked up twice. Like, I still have a bunch of it. So, yep. So, each color I'm going to do twice. So, I'm picking 5 colors that I'm going to do twice on the hexie. Yay! So, that's why I was like, I mean, I could switch this purple out for a lighter purple, and I'd have plenty of that purple. Maybe. I don't know. I think I should have enough. I just don't know. You know, it's like, I feel like I might be playing yarn chicken. Good. Hello. I have a turquoise like that for a jumper. The blues look like a little close in color. Maybe use a green. So I only have 1 blue. So we've got watermelon, peach, light blue, turquoise, and I'm busy. Can you not ask me while I'm like literally talking? And this is a lilac purple. So I just don't know if I have enough for all 7. I'm trying to use scraps here. The cake purple. Yeah, that's what I was thinking too, BB. Cat's looking at me like, what are you doing? Nothing, cat, nothing. Oh, geez, it is after 9:30. Good grief. All right, well, I need to get off here. I didn't realize it was after 9:30. Oh, wow, I thought it was still after 9. Just barely 9 o'clock. Wow. Okay, yeah, no, I need to go too, Marianne. So, have a great day, guys. I'll be back tomorrow, same time, same place. Right here. So I will see y'all tomorrow. I hope you guys have a great Monday. My head is not hurting anymore, so we're good to go. So have a great day. Remember, you're all somebody to somebody, and I hope you feel a little love. And I'll see y'all tomorrow. Have a great Monday. Bye.